us, how is the preparations going for the 16th of August Marikana commemoration tomorrow?
Well, good morning, Elvis. Preparations are in full swing here at Marikana. We are currently at Nkaneng Informal Settlement. As you can see behind me, this is a copy which was a scene of a violent labor dispute in 2012, where 34 miners were killed during a confrontation with police. 10 more people were killed in the preceding week. All of those matters now fall within the parameters of the Marikana Commission of Inquiry, headed by retired Judge Ian Falam. But 2 years into the massacre, there hasn't been anyone who has been held responsible for what transpired on that fateful day. In fact, the commission is yet to pronounce on its findings. But of critical importance is that we gave, about 10 minutes ago, we spoke to the chairperson of the Marikana support group, Bishop Soka, who was telling us that preparations are indeed in full swing. Tomorrow the program will start at around 10 o'clock. The ruling party, which is the ANC, and government and all opposition parties have been invited to become part and parcel of tomorrow's commemoration, Elvis.
Now talking about the people attending, last year we saw opposition parties really taking the center stage at the first anniversary of the Marikana commemorations. If we look at tomorrow, who's expected to give that keynote address?
Well, when we spoke to Bishop Soka, he made it clear that they don't want, they have not pronounced, in fact, who will give a keynote address. All those formalities will be done just prior to the 10 o'clock, around 10 o'clock when the official commemoration will be starting. But like you are saying, Elvis, last year we saw opposition parties coming in large numbers, and you'll remember that this was just before the elections. Whether that was to garner support ahead of the general elections is neither here nor there, but what we have confirmed with Bishop Soka is that all opposition parties have been invited. The ruling party and also the Department of Mineral Resources will also become part and parcel of the commemoration. But of critical importance or of concern is that 2 years on, the civic organizations, including the Marikana Support Group, says that the lives of mine workers have not really changed. The socio-economic conditions confronting many communities around the Platinum Belt have not been dealt with sufficiently so, and they have taken an issue with the fact that these mining companies are failing to adhere to the dictates of the mining charter, which includes your social labor plan and corporate social investment, to deal sufficiently so with the socio-economic challenges confronting workers, confronting communities here at the Platinum Belt on a daily basis. Statistics are saying that of the 30,000 employees of Lonmin, 27,000 of them do not have a proper accommodation. But 2 months back, we saw government and Lonmin committing to building about more than 2,000 housing units at a cost more than 3 billion rand here at Marikana.
Now, I don't know if you had a chance to look at the program for tomorrow, and if so, Sello, if you can give us a rundown in terms of what will happen tomorrow. Is it only speeches or will there be other activities taking place?
Yes, there will be other activities. There is a Sikhala Sonke support group which has done a theatre play, and that theatre play, we saw them performing it last year. We're expecting them to perform it last year. It is centered around what the widows are going through on a daily basis, the widows of the miners who were shot down on August 2012, on the 16th of August in 2012. And we are also expecting the screening of a film by Rihad Desai, Miners Shot Down, which was produced and directed by a film producer and director Rihad Desai. We are expecting that film to be screened tomorrow. But over and above that, as I explained earlier on, we are expecting opposition parties and government to give speeches and messages of support tomorrow.
Now, there was security concerns in the area. Has security personnel started arriving in the area?
Yeah, remember that about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, Police Minister Ntaten Hleko was here, and he committed into deploying more than 1,000 police officers to deal with any eventuality. And we have also seen police conducting some raids in and around this informal settlement and also the mining hostels to see to it that any form of violence is averted going into the commemoration.
Sello, thank you so much for your time. That's our reporter on the scene, Sello Tatai, giving us an update there.